What'd she say?
She said the cream came from your mother. Probably because she's a big fat cow.
So she's funny now.
You have any thoughts on dessert?
No, man. I got diabetes.
Hi, I'm Sharonda Williams, and welcome to Prime Video Episode Breakdowns. In this episode, we'll be breaking down everything that happened in Episode 5 of Reacher Season 3. Remember, you can watch Seasons 1 and 2 of Reacher and new weekly episodes of Season 3 only on Prime Video. Before we get started, remember this is a spoiler video, so if you haven't watched Episode 5 of Season 3 of Reacher yet, pause this video. In Season 3, Reacher is on an undercover mission to track down a missing informant for the DEA. He must infiltrate a business run by a man with dangerous connections in hopes of saving the missing informant and himself in the process. As he delves deeper into this world, Reacher realizes that a foe from his past may be the real person in charge, leading him to settle an old score. Now, for those of you who have watched, let's take a look at everything that happened in Episode 5. Episode 5 opens with Reacher rushing to Duffy and Villanueva before McCabe's men do. He calls Elliot, fills him in on what is happening, and tells him to find another way to contact them since their phones have no service. Elliot keeps calling the tubing company they're investigating, and finally Duffy puts 2 and 2 together that something is off, and she answers the phone. Elliot tells Duffy to leave, but it is too late. McCabe's men are already there and open fire as Reacher finally arrives on the scene. Reacher takes out one of McCabe's men while Duffy takes out another one, but she drops her badge on the ground without realizing it. Reacher gets to Duffy before she takes out the last of McCabe's men. He tells her not to shoot as it would be suspicious that McCabe's men keep dying while Reacher is always the only survivor. But wait a minute, did you see the sexual tension between these two? I can't be the only one feeling the vibes with them. Reacher tells Duffy that they are tracking Angel's laptop, so she needs to dispose of it. Reacher finds Duffy's badge and allows Duffy and Villanueva to escape and ditch Angel's laptop. Reacher buys them some time as he purposely gets their car stuck in the mud. Harley, one of McCabe's henchmen, calls to inform McCabe about what happened and that he thinks it was federal agents who broke into the tubing facility. Reacher disposes of the bodies of McCabe's 2 henchmen killed during the shootout at the tubing facility. Reacher checks on Duffy and Villanueva. Duffy says that she and Villanueva are going to split up and continue checking out Zachary's businesses, which they found on Angel's laptop. Reacher is confronted by Zachary, who is upset that McCabe sent 2 more of his men since he feels Reacher can't get things under control. Reacher gets into it with one of McCabe's men for disrespecting one of the maids. This allows Reacher a special treat. We all know how much Reacher loves a slice of pie. Reacher hides Duffy's badge in his pillowcase until you can see her again. Elliot makes a mistake that costs him his life when he offers a cigarette to the bodyguard hostage at the cabin, who then kills him and escapes. Duffy finds Elliot's body, but it is too late. The bodyguard that escaped is on his way to Zachary's to blow Reacher's cover. Reacher comes up with a plan to intercept the bodyguard before he gets to Zachary's house. Reacher has Duffy take out one of the power lines so they all lose power. Villanueva meets up with Reacher, and Reacher tells him they are going to flip his car over. Reacher gives him some words of wisdom to help him flip it over.
I bet if there were donuts underneath, you'd be able to flip it.
They get the car flipped over to stage a diversion for the bodyguard. Reacher's plan works as he kills the bodyguard while Duffy alerts Elliot's parents about his death. McCabe tells Zachary to have everyone's room searched. They search everyone's quarters, even Reacher's, but don't find Duffy's badge hidden in his pillowcase. Reacher returns to the Beck residence where Zachary, Polly, and one of McCabe's other men tell him they found a phone in the maid Antoinette's room, so they think she was working with the ATF. Reacher wants to talk to Annette, but Polly says he killed her. Reacher gets upset and punches him, but it doesn't faze him. Polly slaps the taste out of Reacher's mouth as he falls to the floor. I never thought I would see the day that Reacher got beat up. Reacher and Harley dispose of Annette's body, but not before he takes his aggression out on Harley first. Reacher now realizes that this isn't a drug operation, but a gun operation. Zachary tells Reacher that they have been summoned to go to the warehouse to meet Quinn. They arrive and see them packing up guns and boxes. Zachary asks Reacher if he is ready to meet the boss, and Reacher says he has been waiting for this moment for some time now as Episode 5 comes to an end. And that concludes this Reacher edition of Prime Video Episode Breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, new episodes of Reacher Season 3 are airing weekly only on Prime Video.